You know, I really find it odd. I find it odd that certain groups of people want to call people immigrants and tell them where to go. Let me expand on the history of the Americas. Because you see, the Americas include Canada, the USA, Mexico, all of Central America, which is several countries, and South America. You see, America is a continent. First one. Just saying. Just like Africa is an entire continent with different people, different cultures. Now, pre-colonialization, my ancestors just lived wherever, and they moved around a lot. In fact, I'm Chickasaw native, so I know a lot about migration through the stories that my people tell. The Choctaw will even tell you that the Chickasaw were people that had a different path on the land than they did, and we kind of broke off and did our own thing while the Choctaw went on. So we, as a tribe, were actually from somewhere in Canada and migrated south and then east, and then the Chickasaw came back west. It's something like that. I don't have the, memorization right now of reference. But here's what the problem is. America's not made just of immigrants. The people you think of as immigrants, the indigenous peoples of these lands, are not immigrants as much as they're migrating. And that's natural to do so, especially when the U.S. goes and destroys their countries and they have nowhere to go and they're being murdered for existing. Yeah. And you should go see who's behind the problems in their country, because J.P. Morgan just brought in a shit ton of cocaine, y'all. So who's the drug dealer? We just locked up Chapo. Why? We have tons and hundreds of tons of cocaine coming in through J.P. Morgan's boats. These people who are coming here aren't fucking mules. Mules aren't even a thing anymore because there's tunnels underground for mules and people that are involved in drug dealing. People that are involved in drug dealing are linked up with the banks that some of us were protesting in 2011. We forgot about Occupy Wall Street? Oh, no, we didn't, because there's several Democratic candidates running on several things we asked for at Occupy Wall Street. 8 years fucking later, you're a little late. Now back to the migration issue. You don't lock people in cages when they don't commit crimes. And if you want to get all legalese on me, you can. But seeking asylum has never been a crime. That's how all y'all white people got here. In fact, I'm related to the original colonizers of Jamestown. I bet you didn't think that. I'm related to fucking pilgrims. You know why they came here? Because of religious persecution. The same reason these brown people are migrating now. And they're not immigrating, they're migrating. This is their land. Most of those people are indigenous. They're just like me. This is their land too. This continent was owned spiritually by indigenous people. White people are immigrants. Most black people didn't immigrate here. Most of us exist because of slavery. I know my family, not one black person came from Africa. We can't find who came from Africa. Guess why? Because it goes American black, and even in the slave records, it's American black. We're stolen. We are stolen. We are stolen property, and that's why I wear a compass on my neck. Because y'all ain't gonna steal me. Now, I want to get to what I'm mad about. You have a president saying he's going to deport citizens. Are you guys not listening yet? He's going to deport my black ass where? I was born in Panorama City, California. Where the fuck am I going? You gonna deport me, a military brat of multiple generations, both sides of the family, proudly serving the U.S. Air Force for decades. Career military people. Where you gonna put me? You gonna take me to Cuba? Look at this hair. I'm ready for Cuba, honey. Go kick it with Assad over there. Where are you going to put citizens? And who's taking, what countries are agreeing to take American citizens? That's what we need to look into. Because y'all sitting up here like acting like, oh, the poor immigrants. Oh, I'm going to stand up to this. Oh, I'm not going to let ICE come and all this stuff. But when you get deported, where are you going? Where are we all going? Why are we going to be deported? Why is it okay for a president to sit up there and say, oh, well, white nationalists agree with me. What's the big deal? What's the big deal that Nazis agree with me? What's the big deal that I'm doing Nazi shit? And we had one person, some older man in Washington, bless his heart, he was fucking tired of this shit because it makes no fucking sense. The only immigrants here are white people. Y'all stole black people from fucking Africa and from certain parts of Africa because Africa's a whole fucking continent. There's certain countries there now where black people thrive. And y'all shithole countries, honey, if I get deported, I hope I go to Ghana. I can join a women's collective and make shea butter. I hope they take me to Cuba. I could be there doing actual medical research. And you know what? I would be doing the same thing I'm doing here. But more so, how the hell is this rich white dude who's never served our military getting so much support from the military? In fact, it's unethical the amount of support he's getting from the military. In my daddy, my uncle, my cousin's day, if you wore anything for a presidential candidate, you were thrown in the fucking solitary confinement. What is going on with our military? And what the fuck is going on with y'all? You know what's going on? Y'all let those neoliberal old fucking Democrats sell your country out to the Republicans because they're white and rich and they don't care. And the ones that are brown or dare to be black are wealthy too. And those girls, stop calling them girls, the Congress women that are standing up, those squad or whatever, is like the only reasonable people we have. When you start telling Americans to go back to their country, bitch, what? People have said that to me. People who couldn't even fucking speak English have said that to me because of the color of my skin and because of the curl in my hair. What? This country wouldn't exist without my ancestors. Without the rape of my ancestors, they would not exist. Without the oppression of my people, it would not exist. America was built on the lynching of black people, the murder and the bioterrorism on indigenous people. And because I have white people in the family that think they're above this shit, y'all motherfucking Irish and Italian motherfuckers were called dogs. You weren't fucking slaves, but you sure was treated like fucking dogs. No dogs, no blacks, no Italians, no Jews. Y'all need to sit the fuck down and stop talking about black people, start talking to some black people. I see way too many of y'all using that fucking, I'm Irish, I'm Italian, so I can like be like talking to white supremacists and be like cool with black people too. No, bitch. Because the fact is, y'all, most of y'all real hardcore racists are Irish and fucking have the nerve to be Italian and be racist, nasty. Do you know you are compared to dogs? I've seen a sign that was no Italians, no Jews, no Mexicans, no blacks. At least shit, blacks came last. They were least worried about us. America needs to get it together. Because in reality, where am I from? Let me tell you something. I've done my whole genetic lineage. 300 years in this country. This is what an American looks like. And the only place I can be deported is back to the San Fernando fucking Valley. And y'all need to stand up and say the same shit. Because this is bullshit. It's beyond fucking even people seeking asylum. All of this shit is unconstitutional, unethical, and not humanitarian. And the United Nations, where the fuck are you? Fucking do your fucking job. We have a humanitarian crisis in this country. We have More homeless people than ever in Los Angeles, and we have enough units to house them, but capitalism. Oh, they're luxury units. Fuck that shit. Where is the United Nations on homelessness in LA? Where's the United Nations on these concentration camps? I pay too many fucking taxes to sit up here and be threatened with deportation. My fucking forefathers fought too many fucking wars to free too many fucking people for this shit to be happening in this country. It's disgusting. It's fucking everything up. And you know what? American people like me who are here for hundreds of years, born from the worst and best of this country, are now and have been leaving. Why don't you have American scientists? We're all going overseas and working. Why? Because, well, fuck, I might get deported anyways. And if you're American, it's like, well, shit, I can go pay, I'd rather pay taxes and get free healthcare. I could go work in Europe. I could go work anywhere. Why would I stay here and be part of a Nazi regime? And that's why millennials aren't buying houses. Hello. I'm not a millennial, I'm an X-Gen. But I honestly, like, who wants to buy a home in a Nazi fucking concentration camp having country? You can lower the rates all you want. That doesn't cover up the blood on your hands. And with that, I'm out. I'm fucking mad, okay? I'm mad, I got long hair, and I'm gonna whip it around and be mad and go back to my laboratory work. If you are interested in what I do, check us out on www.thepotlab.com. We do all kinds of research into new hemp alternatives for health and dietary research. We also have some great topicals and teas, so check us out online. And I'll see you soon with another rant. Peace.